I've not been active on social media for over a year or so. Not been posting any content, whereas the years before I was posting like years and years. And in this video, I just wanted to share my honest reasons why, what I've been up to, some of my personal challenges, but also what is coming. So let's go ahead and dive right in right away. So I was putting a lot of pressure on myself with trying to be perfect with posts, with content, and it took quite some time to just to share anything. And one of my goals right now, also with my content, is to just to be more imperfect, just to be myself more, be more authentic. Because one of the reasons why I was trying to make it all look good is because I was really concerned, I would say, unconsciously also for a big part, with how I looked and what other people may thought of how I looked in the content and whatnot. And I'm trying to do my best to walk my talk, to preach what I teach. But guess what? I'm human too, and I have my own challenges too. But because of course, there was more to it because it was also showing up in other areas of my life. But I got to a point where I had almost a burnout, I'm pretty sure, where I was not able to play tennis for over a year. To a point, sometimes I was not even able to just to walk. I could not even just go for a walk. I had to lay down in bed, and physically I was not doing so well. I was seeing so many doctors. I went to the hospital to check my blood work and do all kinds of tests, CT scan, PET scan, just the whole thing, because physically I was just not doing well. I had a really cold body, a temperature, fatigue, dizziness, inflammation. I mean, you name it. And I was trying to figure out what is the reason. I work with many health coaches and tried all kinds of things. But the moment things really started to change was when I started to cry more. May sound weird, cry. What do you mean cry? I took some time to reflect more deeply and to really sit down. What the fuck am I actually doing? Am I really enjoying myself? Am I really making progress towards my goals, to the things that I want to achieve? And am I really honest with myself? And the answer was no to these questions. So I worked with coaches. I did some family constellations, who, for those of you who are familiar with that, it's just also just a different way to really free yourself from your mind, emotions, trauma, you can say as well. And through some honest self-reflection too, I gained more insights than any other book or any podcast would have been able to give me. And I've been feeling better than ever. I'm more productive, have more energy, can play tennis again, and I feel healthier, happier. I laughed more than ever, and just feeling really good. So it's still a process because I still have some physical symptoms every now and then. So I'm not saying I'm all perfect. Well, of course I'm perfect. I'm Nathan. No, I have my flaws too, and I think that's also the exciting part that I want to bring to the channel for what's about to come, to show my flaws, show my insecurities, show my challenges, and to be more vulnerable with you guys. Really be real, not be some perfect kind of guru who is, flexing on, with everything that's all perfect. I just want to be me, and to connect more deeply with the people who resonate with what I'm sharing. Some of you may think or that I'm a mental coach. That's also something I kind of want to move away from a little bit more, because it's a part of the work I'm doing, but it's really like what I've learned over the past couple of years is actually quite the opposite from mental training, psychology, etc. Because it's really about becoming more aware and more conscious, and by really freeing yourself from your mind, and really by using universal laws. And that, I know that may sound a little airy fairy, kind of woo woo. What does it mean, universal law, for instance? Well, let me give an example. If I have this pen right here, if I drop this pen, if I let it go, then I know it's not just gonna fly away or something, or it's not just gonna go somewhere else. I know it's going to fall. The law of gravity. And there are also laws in regards to your mind, your body, and performance and results. So, for instance, one example, whatever you do not want, you will get more of. It's the quote from "Whatever you resist will persist." So if you don't want to lose a tennis match, or you don't want to lose your business, a client, whatever, then you increase the probability of that happening. It's law, and that's something I've been teaching my tennis students. Also, I've been working more with entrepreneurs, something I may be sharing more about. And really, what's been backed up by neuroscience and studies to really help them believe more in the principles, because there are certain laws, and if you follow them, you get the feedback and you see what works and what does not. Because there's a lot of stuff, and I'll share more about this in another post, about trying to be more positive, or not worrying about mistakes and the results, and or doing a breathing method. Why does it work sometimes? Why sometimes does it not work? And really uncovering all of the blind spots. So that's really what I want to share more about as well. So what can you really expect is I'll be sharing more about these laws, about studies, neuroscience with tools and principles that work, some of the pitfalls that do not work, and I'll also be sharing more about myself, because I think it's important, just yeah, really get some to be able to connect and to share some of my challenges, so you can relate to me as well. I think that's important, and that is something that has also helped me relate to other coaches that I've worked with, for instance. So let's see, what else was I gonna share? What else can you expect from me? So I'll be posting a longer video just like this, or longer, it's not like a short form, for at least once a week for the coming years. So that's a bold commitment for myself, because that's also been one of the patterns for me. I used to be very active, and then I would stop, and then I would try to do something else. And one of the things I've learned about myself, and I'm still working on, is the fact that I was really looking for quick fix, like the shiny object for quick results. And success and progress takes time. There's no way around it. And even if you do see some people in their tennis or in business, when they have very quick results, they tend to go down more quickly as well, because the foundation is not there. So that's something I'm working on for myself. And also it's really cool because I'm able to help my students so much better, because I've been going through such a transformation. And I used to think in the past, oh, if I just learn more, get a course, get an education, get whatever, then I can share this to my students. but that's actually one of the pitfalls and does not help me to create transformation for the people who are in my programs, because what really helps is to be the example. And it is also something I share with anyone, with other coaches. If you want to impact your students or other people, the best way is by being the example for them. And that's something I'm trying to do, to walk my talk to the best of my ability, but at the same time share my flaws with you as well. So I'll keep it vulnerable, as I shared. I'll keep it fun and valuable. So keeping it fun, meaning, you know, throw in a couple of jokes here and there if you think I'm funny. But just in general, just keep it light. Like not make it too serious. We're all just in this game, and it's nice because sometimes I hear from students as well, also that they tell me, well, when like before I started to work with you, I thought it was going to be like really serious, but then it was actually really really fun and light. So that it's always nice to hear. And finally, I want to make it valuable for you, right? Really show what works and how to get results. And yeah, that's really what I aim to do with this channel moving forward. So for those of you who've taken the time to watch this, I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next one. And I'm super excited for what's coming, because actually I will share a quick announcement. I have a new program coming up specifically for tennis players. It may be the last one. I'll be offering it for a cheaper price as well, because I want to help more people, and I may be shifting some gears in regards to entrepreneurs. I'm still kind of figuring it out and really listening to my intuition, to what feels right. So got some exciting stuff coming for you guys. Stay tuned, and I'll see you on the next one.